Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam
tonight
action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, as he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles, it's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The first baseman.
In now, Peter Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And that misses ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
First baseman.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Donaldson, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count still. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting fourth.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder, Nick. Nope.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 3 for 15.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There's Cano, 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Acuna ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Gausman is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Ramos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the stretch, the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set, and the 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 2 for 4. To short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again. Ozzie Albies 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Gausman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Juan Lagares. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Juan Lagares.
Soft liner toward first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The pitcher, Steven Matz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lagares runs. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Left side, but well foul.
He's
running again. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Donaldson.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman, Freddie.
First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Lagares to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fast.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 30.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Camargo. 1 down.
The catcher, number 40.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Markakis.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's
An 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's a pop-up now. Alonso has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped up. In there, a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet This guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Digging in now, Kevin Gausman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Second baseman, Ozzy.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy...
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
The center fielder, number 13.
Riding in, Ronald Acuna, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. But pulled in at the... Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Lagares. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Rosario makes a move from first. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Luis Bjornay.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
A ball and no strikes. Into right field, that's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They won't make it. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Cano has it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Nimmo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
Leading up for the Braves.
At the plate, Kevin Gossman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Gossman.
Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Freeman.
Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. That's popped up. Swanson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Dominic Smith will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
22, Dominic Smith.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Luis Avilan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Johan.
Line toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, the catcher.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So here now's the pitcher. And the second baseman is there to make the play. And so the lineup flips over and digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! And good for him. Peter Alonso has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. Camargo ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game.
The batter, number 1.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Number 12.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. And they're runners at the corners now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to...
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Rosario isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Brandon Nimmo will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready now, Peter Alonso. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And did he hold up in time? A look down. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 5.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it. And he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Into the box, Napjcyd. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Oh, he flubbed it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Settling in now, Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Vizcaino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Previously against Vizcaino, he's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Vizcaino, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the stretch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2. Now another 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score.